Hey! Let's actually... leave you where you are. I had already lowered that volume and I've turned it up. It's been very softly playing bad music the entire time when I was gone. I'll turn it down more. We'll leave that running in the background. Alright. Hey everybody, we're back. I don't think anyone new has popped in. Betting has stopped. As of 2 minutes ago, Matt needed food badly and had to go get food. Are we ready to see who's on these cards? Thanks again, Found by Sara, for these amazing cards. I almost hate opening these, but let's face it, there is no scenario in which these cards hold any value to anybody. Yeah, like Mike said, 91 WCW. These are going to be garbage. Yeah, $15 for the set. For every card in the set, $15. Also, before we get going, I really like my intermission screen. I'm very happy with how that turned out. All right. Let's do this. Thought Mike would be like more excited. Thought he'd be in the chat like, oh my god, get on with it. You should hop on eBay and see if you can get the whole set. I should. What I should have done was open them, replaced it with ones I recognized, resealed it. So let me make some predictions based on what I know about 91 WCW, about what'll be in here. Ric Flair, Sting, Hollywood Hogan in the NWO. I believe 91 was when Luger body slammed Yokozuna. And then also, wasn't that the first Tommy Dreamer Raven match of their long feud? Right, so that's what'll be in this deck of cards. I just want to see if I can give Mike one more aneurysm before I open these up. Just... Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Luger body slamming Yokozuna either. I thought that was when WCW really went under. Alright. Going to try as best I can to preserve this. Oh my god. Do I have scissors somewhere? Hang on. I think I have scissors somewhere. What? There's a Giphy? Rage? Rage! About Luger slamming Yoko because OSW has been reviewing him. I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. Oh. By the way, I can already tell from feeling the package. No stick of bubble gum. All right. I'm pulling them out face down. I'm going to make oh my god, come on. Oh. Okay. So right off the bat, I recognize the very first one. Because it's Teddy Long. Face down WC. Okay, fine, I'll put him face up then. That is Teddy Long. Next up, we have Doom. Ron Simmons? It looks like Ron Simmons. Yeah, the camera's flipped. Yeah, I can flip it for this, I guess. Ooh. That's weird. It's weird having the camera flipped. It says mood. Ron Simmons, I believe. Ron Simmons? Ron Simmons. Teddy Long was their manager. Oh my god, I've almost got the complete set. Teddy Long, occupation, manager of doom. Motto, we gonna rule the world, baby. Teddy Long seems to talk about himself even more than the wrestlers he manages. He likes to invent nicknames for himself and calls himself Dancing Teddy Long, Sugar Ray Long, and the Soul Blaster. But the people that his boasting annoys just call him Peanut Head. Doom. Ron Simmons. Oh, look. So it's Ron Simmons on the front, but it's both of them on the back. Doom. Ron Simmons, height 6'1.5", weight 285. Butch Reed, height 6'3", weight 280 pounds. When wrestling fans look at the famous tag team duo of Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, also known as Doom, they swear they're seeing double. Inside the ring, though, their individual styles are very different. Ron tears his opponents limb from limb, whereas Butch prefers to shred his foes. Ooh. It's looking like Mike might lose based on the ones I'm looking at right now. So first off, El Gigante, Giant Gonzalez. Right? Giant Gonzalez? Height 7'7", weight 435 pounds, shoe size 21. They put the motherfucker shoe size on the card. El Gigante is the tallest and largest athlete in the world. Many consider him the largest and tallest man they've ever seen. One can only imagine the immense challenge of being in the ring with him. It must be like trying to wrestle the Time Life building. Now, there was a debate while I was gone about another wrestler. Yeah, okay. Because number 4 is Flying Brian Pillman. Height 6'0", home Cincinnati, Ohio. Favorite hold, the flying body press. When Brian Pillman, former pro linebacker for Cincinnati, flings himself off the top rope of the ring, visions of an intercontinental ballistic missile come to mind. Wrestlers entering the ring with him should be prepared for an all-out aerial attack. All right, so that's 4 that I know. So if I get the next one, Mike loses. Is that right? And that's bad news for Mike, because the next one is, of course, the Steiner brothers. Oh my God, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers. Oh shit, son. Look, they're both on the back, but Scott's the only one on the front. Big shout out to OSW Review for fucking over Mike on this one. It's not looking good for you for the rest of the deck either, just from looking. Steiner brothers, Rick Steiner, height 5'11", weight 255. Scott Steiner, height 6'1", weight doesn't matter. Genetic fucking freak. As a tag team, Rick and Scott possess the singular talent of pulverizing their opponents while making the whole thing look like a romp in the park. Rick can often be seen smiling as he pummels his rivals, and Scott simply picks his adversary up and drops him on his head. Fuck OSW Review. You know what? Is this Ricky Morton? Is that Rock and Roll Express? Does it say Genetic Freak? No, I say Genetic Freak. Ricky Morton, is that Rock and Roll Express? Or I'm getting that name wrong. I'm confusing him with someone else. Ricky Morton's next, though. Ricky Morton, height 5'9". Favorite hold? Figure 4. No. Midnight Express. Midnight Express? Mike, come on. You got to answer me. You can't get salty and leave. That's rock. It was Rock and Roll Express. I doubted myself. Boom. Putting Ricky Morton and Tommy Rich together is a lot like mixing sulfur with potassium nitrate. These WCW cards, a little bit of science, a little bit of wrestling, everything you need. It produces a high explosive that should require a warning label for all potential challengers stating this tag team could be hazardous to your health. You know what it was, though? Like, I recognize the name, but mostly, I recognize that mullet. How could you forget that mullet? It's a good mullet. So I'm what? I'm 6 for 6 now? 6 for 6. 7. He still looks like that exactly 30 years later. Martin's mullet's kind of good. It's a classic Kentucky waterfall. Next up, this is a hard one. He's a little obscure, but I think I remember. Sid Vicious. For bonus points, a little Luger action in there, too. Sid Vicious, height 6'9", weight 316 pounds. Favorite hold, the power bomb. Would you describe a power bomb as a hold? Because I don't think I would. Oh my God. It's Pain City for Lex Luger as Sid Vicious unleashes an all-out attack. Aggression like this has earned Sid a reputation as one of the most savage beasts in the ring today. Typical Luger. Luger takes up more of Vicious's card on the back than he does. God. It's vicious. Alright, look. You guys can tell me if we should count this one as part of the 12 or not. I don't know if we should or not. It's just Doom again. And like, not Ron Simmons is on the front. I've never seen a Butch Reed match in my life. You guys can decide amongst yourselves if we count that one. Same stats as before. Question, what is it required to take the Sting out of a Scorpion? Because Sting is on the front. Oh my God. Answer, a quarter of a ton of human steel called Doom dropped squarely on the insect's head. What more can you say about Ron Simmons and Butch Reed other than one day they may get into the extermination business? I wish I had made that up. Doesn't count. Jesse says doesn't count. All right. The next one is who's this fucking clown? Stang? Stung? Oh, it's Sting. It's Sting. Height 6'3", weight 262 pounds. Favorite hold, Scorpion Deathlock. This world heavyweight title holder is one of WCW's most popular wrestlers. And it's easy to see why. With a mixture of pure muscle, solid wrestling skills, and thrilling aerial maneuvers. Removers. Sting never fails to thrill his audience. Too bad his opponents don't feel that way. Man called Sting. Next up, Dutch Mantell, good old Zeb Coulter himself. Is he still with Impact? That's where he was last time I saw him. Aerial removals. Dutch Mantell, 6'1", 228 pounds. Look at the chest rug in that picture. Oh my God. You could braid that. Home, Oil Trough, Texas. Possibly the hairiest man in wrestling. Dirty Dutch Mantell is a dastardly dude. He's famous for breaking rules and breaking faces, and given the opportunity, he won't hesitate to do either. Dutch is as furry as a hyena and twice as ferocious. Like when Daniel Bryan comes back at 50 and he's let himself go a bit, that's what he'll look like. How did that beard not get tied to the chest? I mean, all honesty, like I don't know if you could tell on the camera, the beard is pretty well shaped and trimmed. I don't know if Dutch still in Impact. I think he left when they ousted Jarrett and GFW. Oh my God. The Fabulous Freebirds. I was referencing them earlier, the Fabulous Freebirds. That one's Kali. And, no. Oh my God, Jimmy Jam Garvin, height 6 foot, weight 228. Michael P.S. Hayes, height 6'3", weight 247 pounds. Self-proclaimed rock stars Jimmy Jam Garvin and Michael P.S. Hayes, perhaps the best described as outrageous. They were the first to introduce personalized entrance music when they approach the ring, and the first wrestlers to make a music video rock and roll. I was still living with a friend of mine. You were going to tell me to name them before I read the back? Sorry, I didn't even think about that. I was still living with a friend of mine and his kid when they inducted the Freebirds into the Hall of Fame. And who was the third Freebird? That was Gordy, wasn't it? Terry Gordy? Is that right? I think that's right. When they inducted the Freebirds in the Hall of Fame, though. So, Michael Hayes comes out looking like Michael Hayes. And this kid says, oh, my God, he looks old. He looks real old, like he's from the 90s or something. I still haven't forgotten that kid, or forgiven that kid. Anyways, last card, number 12. Did we come to a unanimous decision on it if we count the other Doom card? Anyways, it doesn't matter, because even without that one, it's 11, because it's just Giant Gonzalez again. Oh, my God. Look at that. What is he wearing? Who was the fourth Freebird? Yokozuna. Favorite food? The chewable kind.
Woo, 3 months.
Oh my God, DeMatt, 3 months in a row. Thank you for that subscription. El Gigante was born in a small village in Argentina. He grew up playing basketball, was a star on the Argentine national championship team, and considered turning pro. He decided that throwing around wrestling opponents in a ring is more fun than tossing a basketball through a hoop. There you go. I can't believe you got your wrestling and all in my FF6. I can't believe I got your FF6 all in my wrestling. And Saban does a suplex. They're basically the same game. Right? Oh my God, can we get a final verdict? I will leave the consensus up to you guys if I got 11 or 12. I'm fine with not counting that Doom card, but I don't mind counting it either. I think I had a pretty impressive run there. I also think I got really lucky. Fire Pro Fantasy 6. Oh my God, that would be just the worst. Fire Pro Fantasy. Are we saying 11? Is 11 what we're concluding? I'm fine with that. I'll be fair about it. I'll be legit. Waiting for Matt to be like, no, count it as 12. I want this. Oh my God. Those are the coolest things ever. I'm so happy I got those. Anyways, I have tragic news for everybody, though. None of you bet 11. 11's not bad, though. I mean, let's be honest, though. We're just giving it a pass. Matt says yes. Of course he does. Like, we're just giving it a pass just because I'm being honest with you. And when I say that is, like, the only reason I knew that first Doom card was because that's a Ron Simmons looking motherfucker. Like, who else would that be? If that was Butch Reed on the front of that card, I don't know. One Sting 2. I mean, like, the first card was Teddy Long. Everyone gets points. Oh my God, yeah. So, anyways, nobody picked 11. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, he's perpetually stuck in motion. Okay, I have to, before we do anything, I have to, oh God, it's so weird. It's so weird being on that side of the screen. I'm sure there's some kind of promotional material for those cards that assured people there was at least one manager per pack. Oh, probably. Anyways. Hey, just for participating. Is that the right command? No, that is. Everyone gets 500 tacos. Oh my God. Tacos ad plus viewers. Every time. There we go. 500 tacos, everybody, for playing Does Chris Know These WCW characters? If I ever come across a pack of old wrestling cards or something like that again, we will absolutely do this again if you guys want, because that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I'm gonna have to export that separately so I can send it to Sarah. Thank you again, Sarah. So fucking cool. You guys want to play some more Final Fantasy? Let's play some more Final Fantasy.